Hey everyone, it's really hard to mix this up. Okay, we're doing our best. Good morning, and we're happy to see you.
We're on location in our office in a different place.
Yeah, you've never seen this area online, I don't think. No. So new things. Today was a day for new things. I'm gonna see how long I can hold the squat position to stay on film instead of being like this. Okay, so my mom doesn't have music today, which is like, so we are standing in a different place. She doesn't have music. Like the whole world has shifted.
We're on the wrong side.
And we're on the wrong side.
This feels really weird.
But nonetheless, I do have a question for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to know what your favorite Easter tradition is.
Oh, it's funny, I hadn't even thought about it. It makes me smile. Going to church on Easter morning and singing Jesus Christ Has Risen Today, because that's what we did at the Presbyterian Church.
It's like from
And Park Ridge is like what we did in that organ. Oh my goodness, the organ went thunder and it would just be like goosebumps.
I was thinking about how I used to love it when you put up that tree and we'd hang eggs on it.
Oh yeah.
That was like a really favorite memory.
So we would stay up late and we would drill holes every year in these plastic eggs. I don't know why we didn't save them.
Not what I was thinking about.
And we hung eggs outside on the tree, plastic eggs. You're thinking of a different thing.
I am totally thinking of a different thing, like the fancy one with like the fancy branches. And
I would just go outside and get forsythia and whack off a piece and put it, and then we'd hang pretty little things on it.
So didn't we have like a little that was apparently not my childhood. They were like a box of really nice, pretty, like special eggs.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Didn't totally make that up. It was my childhood. Yeah, for a family who doesn't really have traditions, I think we have some things that we'd like to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to be going to church and I'm going to be having some brunch.
Yeah, like feed me some good food. We're going to hide a couple eggs. I got an Easter egg dyeing kit that I've had to keep Zella from eating all week. She's been in the closet in the pantry, mousing around.
I ran into a friend in the store yesterday, and she was grocery shopping, and she was getting all the fun things for her grandchildren's baskets, Easter baskets that she was making, and I was like, failure. I barely, like when we moved here, I proclaimed no more any of that because it's just not, I don't know. I just don't understand.
It's a lot of tchotchkes. It's okay.
But I remember you were like, we moved here and everything.
No more Easter baskets. Talk about a seismic shift. Well, I think that I just bought two. The girls I don't think are watching. I bought two special things for the girls, just like one thing. And they're like a legitimate thing. And then not so it's just you get that one thing. So we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So today we're doing something a little different. But first, I'm the mama.
And I'm a Mimi.
And this is Mama and Mimi in the morning. We come to you live once a month, usually on a Thursday morning, usually around 8 in the morning. And we like to bring fun and joy, and we like to teach you tips for health and wellness to help you feel your best. We love to do a giveaway each month. You can get an entry in the giveaway by being on live and saying hello, by commenting by telling us your favorite Easter tradition. That's how you can get an entry. What do you think about that?
Oh, okay.
She didn't like that. We'll come up with a better hashtag. It was very much
We'll know
bombed.
the hashtag.
We'll know
we
it.
go.
It will come back.
Like hashtag Patrick Swayze.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get an entry that way if you're catching the replay. So
if you know, you know.
Who is the winner? Who is your winner?
I absolutely went live in the wrong place last time, so that was
just me then. Blah, 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 blah. Aaron Sharp. Aaron Sharp, I will get you something. You were my winner, so congratulations. So should we reveal what's behind us?
Yeah.
Or who, I should say? Can you tell by the
you can see his butt.
Hey, Dad. Okay. Hey.
Dad.
So, Melissa, what are we doing today?
Today we're doing Aroma Touch technique for Bob. Such a great way to just help the body on so many different levels. If there's something going on in your body that you're frustrated with, if you're tense or you're not feeling well, or you're just subpar on different levels, this is a great oil layering technique for you. But also, if your body just needs an opportunity to shift some things in your zones, this is it.
This is it. Hey, your hair looks really good today.
Oh,
so she's going to put on this fancy robe. If you know, you know.
It's a robe. It's an apron.
It's an apron. This was like an exclusive item. I don't know if anyone's been around long enough to know where it came from, but it is now an Aroma Touch robe. And she's got her oils in there. Do you want to show them the caps that make our lives a lot easier from Oil Life?
Sorry. Here you go. Okay. So they just pop up like that.
So all you have to do is flip them. You don't have to take two hands to do it. You can do it one-handed. open them
really
up.
nice.
It's so nice. It's so nice. I use them often. I love them for the oils that we use a lot for oil layering.
So basically, I'm going to apply 8 oils in a specific order to Bob's back, starting with his spine, and I'm going to use specific hand techniques. Do you want me to bring that? I brought a fun piece of paper that you can hold up and show, but it's up to you.
Sure, go get it. And I have a question for you while you're over on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this. We're not doing the whole thing on film, are we? Some of it.
I don't know, Amy.
I don't know either. Hey, Carol. Hey, Kathy. So that is to be determined. So are you going to start working on them and you
Sure.
can start telling us what you're doing?
Sure.
Oh, this is fancy.
Yeah.
This is really nice. So this is this really awesome quick reference. So you don't have to like memorize everything that we're telling you. I want them to be able to see. So hold on, I have to figure out where to stand. How about right there? Okay, so this is, how did they get their hands on this? With the kit?
Yes. Yep.
And so it's going to tell you what oil to use and exactly how to apply it. And so yeah, that's very nice. Tells you how you can get a refill on your oils if you need it. I really like this quite a bit. So which one are you doing first?
I'm starting with the balanced grounding blend, part of just relaxing the body. I'm putting 4 drops on.
Do you know I have a new oil with balance in my daily routine? An oil that had somehow slipped through the cracks. I don't know why. Clary Calm.
Oh.
Every day. Why have I not been putting that on every day? And I've learned to just keep my socks in the bathroom.
You want to explain that?
Yeah, because I don't want to put the oil on my feet and then walk all over the house with it.
Okay.
What, doesn't everybody know why I would keep mine?
What?
Bev says, lucky bad Bob. That's funny. Yeah, right? We'll talk about how you can receive one of these because we're doing some fun things this month. Which one's next?
Lavender.
So these first 2 oils, Mom are really focusing on relaxing and stress support, right?
Right. So we're not going to do the whole thing, I don't think, because I don't think we have time, but you want to explain these hand motions that I'm doing?
Yep, so I call them side swipes,
Okay.
but what would you call them?
I don't want, look at the form and see.
Well, what we're going to call them is alternating palm slide. So she's just taking her hands in really light pressure and going, this is a very funny hand motion, and doing that on each side of his spine. And then she's going to do the 5-zone activation. You'll see her stand at his head, and she'll go all the way from the base of his spine up to his head. And she'll do that in each zone, in 5 different zones, moving away from his spine.
Everything's moving up because you're moving the interstitial fluid on a cellular level up. Everything's going up.
I just want you to know that Tanya says she keeps her socks in the bathroom for that very same reason.
Oh,
So she
wow.
understood me. You knew exactly what I was saying.
So I'm going to do the ears too, just a fun little ear. What do they call it on there?
Lavender, you put it on the ears for an auricular stress reduction.
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There's a new word for you today. Mama Mimi is
Auricular.
very educational.
Interstitial and auricular.
We can talk about homeostasis. We can talk about so many things.
Okay, now
next
I'm
to
moving on to tea tree. And the reason I'm using this is because I'm trying to boost or support Bob's immune system. I'm having a hard time getting that oil away.
yeah. So the next 2 oils, like they go in pairs, is going to be supportive for immune system. So it'll be tea tree and then she'll do on guard. So she's doing the alternating palm slide again, and she'll do the 5-zone activation for the tea tree.
I'm doing this on like fast speed. If you have old vinyl records, imagine I'm doing like a 45 or a 78. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
Literally no reference point for that.
hashtag 45 RPM if
That's
you
the
are
hashtag.
watching this. That's
There's
it.
the hashtag. We found it. 45 what?
RPM.
Okay.
Revolutions per minute.
Well, yeah, I know. I was thinking, but okay, all right.
Okay, so I got that one on, but the interesting thing is after I put the On Guard on, which is the 4th oil, which is the 2nd oil in this series when it comes to the immune system, I am going to actually do like a finger walk up Bob's spine to again stimulate the fluid in his spine.
Yep, so alternating palm slide, 5-zone activation, and then that thumb walk you'll see her do at the end. And this only happens with 2 of the 8 oils. On Guard is one of them. And so that's a different aspect.
You want to talk about how long this normally takes when I'm
Yeah.
not doing it like this?
When I do it, it actually goes this fast. This is not hyper speed. But I'd say it's about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it should be about 30
It can
to
be more
40
like
minutes
20.
because again, it's a relaxing, calming to the body system experience. And again, we're moving that interstitial fluid. Can you see me doing the thumb?
Yeah, do you see that? So she's taking her thumbs and she's pulling like this away from the spine.
So the next two oils that we would do for this would be the Aroma Touch Massage Blend and the Deep Blue Soothing Blend. And these definitely help lower inflammation. The inflammatory response in the body is quieted when we introduce these oils.
Aroma Touch is gonna do the alternating palm slide and the 5-zone activation, and then the deep blue will be like On Guard, where you add the thumb walk at the end.
I'm gonna I'm cheating.
She's going right to deep blue. She's doing it both at once.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone that we cheated on it. But yeah, so this is really nice. I feel like my mom is really good at utilizing this technique. Like if I'm frazzled or upset about something, she'll say, why don't we just get to you? I mean, she'll talk to me about it and help me. But one of the things that she'll offer me is an Aroma Touch technique, which is always really nice. Do you want to tell them about the deep breath?
Yes. So I think it's really interesting that I say in my experience, about 70% of the people that I'm doing this for, at one of the oils will take a deep cleansing breath. All of a sudden, I'll just feel their back go up and down, and they're just kind of doing that big sigh. And I always make note for what oil that I was using on them when they do that. Mm-hmm. Then we look it up. We go back and we look at the emotional, root support that oil does for that emotion. Mm-hmm. Do you know when Bob did it?
What was his?
He did it on balance.
Really, right away? I heard it. He was very fast.
Yeah, but you did it recently too.
Yep, mine was tea tree that I had a deep cleansing breath on.
And so we looked it up, and what did we see?
It was the oil of energetic boundaries. It was a lot about boundaries and relationships.
Yeah. And toxic thoughts.
Which was actually really timely. And I was so funny. My mom, in a separate conversation, asked me what my favorite oil was these days at a class we were teaching, and I was like, oh, obviously tea tree. And we were kind of looking at each other like,
can you see me down here now? Or
hold on, let's get you to the feet. Okay, so we can see you. I can move yours.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting a little fractionated coconut oil on the bottom of Bob's feet, and then I'm going to put wild orange and peppermint down there on his feet, and I'm going to kind of stimulate those zones with my fingers, my hands, on his feet, the same zones that I was using up on his upper body.
Something that we like to remind people is that the giver is the receiver when you do this for somebody. So my mom is benefiting from putting the oils on to my dad, and actually even I'm benefiting too from smelling them all as they go on. So there's a ripple effect from that, and I think that that's really a neat thing for sure. If you are ticklish, don't worry. There's a pretty firm response that we use on, or we push pretty firmly to really help not have a tickle problem.
So I'm finishing up the 1 foot again. I did this pretty quickly, but I'm moving everything in the same direction that I was moving things on the upper portion of the body. All really important.
Can I talk about the certification,
yes,
how it's changed?
Yeah.
So in the past, you needed to we've traveled down to Stevens Point, my mom and I, we found massage tables. We went all the way down there. It was like an 8-hour training. Just recently they've taken that training, that certification course online. And it's taught by Dr. Hill himself, who is the doctor who created this protocol, the Aroma Touch technique. So it's really cool to be able to learn right from him. And now I switch. And so that is a really great offering. It's $97, right?
Yes.
For the online course, and you can earn it free. You can get it for free when you get the kit of oils to do the Aroma Touch technique.
Yep, so if you are interested in learning more about this, reach out to us. We can give you different options on how you can get trained. If you are somebody that lives local and wants to do this with us, I would recommend that you get your own oils, bring them in, and we'll do these for you anytime you want.
Yep. As long as Bad Bob's not in the office back there.
Yeah, we send him out. But you can see it's not a huge.
It's just your bare back and the bare bottoms of your feet.
So what I'm going to do, I'm finishing up here. I brought the wild orange and the peppermint up to the top of Bob's body, and I did those motions, those pulls again, and now I'm finishing up on the top. And then I'm going to go down, and I'm going to do a lymphatic release. I'm just going to move his body in rapid fire succession, holding the bottoms of his feet, and help release the lymph nodes.
This obviously technique can be done at any time of day, but one of my favorite things is like when it's kind of right before bed or close, it's in the evening. And it's, I think, a really wonderful way to unwind and get an incredible night's sleep.
I think the oldest person I did this on was 88 and had to really be careful getting her up on the table.
Yeah, our table's so tall because
our table's tall.
Yeah.
But also you can do this for somebody who's pregnant. You can do side lying massage works well.
I sat in a chair, I remember, and just leaned forward.
And I was going to say, sometimes somebody is just on the fly and I say, take your shirt off and we're going to sit in the chair, lean over or lean over a table, and we can do it that way. But it's that we let them sit and lay here for a little bit and just relax. And that is just a super technique.
Hey, that was a good speed one. So we're doing oil layering workshops. We've actually already done 2 of them here at Superior Street Wellness. They've been really fun, like great connections, great community, great to be able to let people experience this technique as well as some other oil layering techniques. So we have one more coming up a week from today. We do them in the evening. Doors open at 6:30 and we start at 7, and people are on their way by 8. And so they're really fun. They're very interactive. And so I'd encourage you, if you want to attend one of those, we have a registration link. So we know how many spots we can handle for an evening like that.
And I'm going to be down in the Chicago area on April 26th and 27th. I'm going to be in Rolling Meadows, Illinois on Tuesday night, the 26th of April, doing this exact thing and demonstrating. 2 people will get to receive. And I'm going to be doing the same thing in Park Ridge on the 27th, Wednesday the 27th.
I think it makes a really great ladies or moms night out. If you want me to bring, or my mom to bring our massage table and to come to you, and we can open a bottle of wine, put out some lemon water and have a nice time.
Wine and lemon water.
Wine and lemon water, some peppermint brownies, and some oil massages.
Yeah, I do love doing that for people. I had somebody reach out recently and ask for a couple hours on either the morning or the afternoon of Saturday, April 30th. And I'm like, sure, I'll do that. I would love to teach. Our passion is teaching people and empowering people to use essential oils at home properly. And this is an amazing way to do that.
Yeah. How you doing, Dan?
I'm fine.
He's very relaxed. One last thing and then we'll let you guys go. Check it out. The Pilot Max diffuser. This is one of the Mother's Day promotions, but I wanted you to be able to see it in person. It's a Pilot Max because it is bigger. It goes longer.
The other one is about this size.
It fits
actually
more in a cup
fits
holder.
in your cup holder in your car. This is going to be being modeled here at Superior Street Wellness. I'm really excited. I bought myself a Mother's Day.
So you can charge it and it's portable. And so that's really nice. All right, so we'll come back later and answer any questions you have about the Aroma Touch technique. If you want the registration link, let us know.
Hashtag 45 RPMs if you watch this. If you know, you know. I think it's funny that Amy doesn't know what that means. Let's see, it was 33, right, Bob? 45 and 78.
When did you ever, even as a child, were you ever playing a record with me?
Yeah, I think we were.
Was I
and
6 months old?
actually, vinyl's coming back, so watch out, baby.
Yeah, I'm not trendy enough, obviously. All right, bye everybody.
Have a great day.